Have you ever sat down to work on a goal, something you actually care about, and within 10 minutes you just stop? You aren't physically sore, you haven't run a marathon, but the thought of making one more decision feels like lifting 1,000 pounds.
Oh, I know that feeling. It's that blank stare at the laptop screen where you're basically just watching the cursor blink for 20 minutes.
Exactly. Today, we're deconstructing a massive misconception in the world of self-growth. We often say, "I'm tired," and we reach for a nap or a coffee. But what if I told you that most of the time, you aren't tired? Your mind is just over-indexed. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Alex, and today I'm joined by our resident growth strategist, Sam.
Great to be here, Alex. This topic is personal for me because for years, I thought I was lazy or lacking grit. It turns out I just didn't understand my mental battery.
Today, we're giving you the Thought Clarity Blueprint. We're going to help you identify when it's your biology versus your psychology and how to reset your brain without needing a 3-week vacation. Let's start with the concept overview. Sam, how do we distinguish between the tired body and the tired mind?
Think of it like a smartphone. If the hardware, the battery, is at 1%, the whole phone shuts down. That's physical exhaustion. You need sleep. But mind tired is when your battery is at 80%, but you have 50 apps running in the background. The phone is hot, the screen is lagging, and everything feels slow.
That's a perfect analogy. In psychology, we call this cognitive load. Our working memory is actually quite small.
Right, and here's the kicker for our listeners. Your mind gets tired from things you don't even count as work. Deciding what to wear? App running. Resisting the urge to check Instagram? App running. Worrying about a comment someone made yesterday? Major system resource hog.
So the mind-tired state is actually decision fatigue. Research shows that the quality of our decisions deteriorates after a long session of making even tiny choices. By 4 p.m., you aren't lazy, you've just run out of choice tokens for the day.
And when we don't realize this, we judge ourselves. We think, why can't I finish this project? Then the self-criticism starts, which, you guessed it, is another heavy app running in the background.
Let's get into the thought clarity portion. For those watching, I want you to look for these 3 signs that it's your mind, not your body.
Sign number 1. Irritability over insignificance. If you drop a spoon and feel like crying or screaming, your body isn't tired. Your emotional regulation centers are just exhausted from filtering all day.
Sign number 2, the scrolling loop. You're too tired to read a book or go for a walk, but you have enough energy to scroll TikTok for 2 hours? That's because your mind is seeking low-effort hits because it can't handle a high-effort task.
And sign number 3, brain fog. It's that feeling of having the answer on the tip of your tongue, but being unable to grab it.
If you're experiencing these, stop trying to push through. You can't hustle your way out of a full RAM. You have to clear the cache.
So, Alex, how do we actually clear the cache?
First, the brain dump. If you feel that mental weight, take a piece of paper and write down every single thing on your mind. The groceries, the email, the broken sink. Get it out of the active memory and onto the paper.
I love that. I also recommend sensory deprivation light. Turn off the lights, put on some noise-canceling headphones, and just sit for 5 minutes. No input. Our minds are tired because we are constantly consuming. Growth isn't just about taking in new info, it's about processing what's already there.
And finally, monotasking. If your mind is tired, give it one thing. One tab open, one song, one task. Tell your brain, you only have to care about this one thing for the next 20 minutes.
This shift changed everything for me. Now, when I feel that wall, I don't call myself lazy. I just ask, which apps do I need to close?
Exactly. It's about being a kind steward of your own mind. Sam, thank you so much for joining me today. Your insights on the smartphone analogy really brought this home. I think a lot of people are going to breathe a sigh of relief after hearing that.
My pleasure, Alex. Always love diving deep into these topics with you. To everyone watching, take it easy on your brain today.
And to you, our listeners, thank you for spending time with us. If this gave you some clarity, hit that like button and let us know in the comments. What's one app you're closing today to save your mental energy? We're just scratching the surface of how our internal systems work. If you found this helpful, you're going to want to be here for our next video, where we take this concept of self-management and apply it to a completely different area of your daily routine. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and remember, your mind is a tool, not a slave. We'll see you in the next one.